lot nicer than when we came in the first time. Good morning, Pieman Lake. Reese Dam. There's a damn wall over there. So we're just dipping ahead on the Pieman River cruise, Mrs. Yeah. Mrs. is venturing out. She is coming. So we're just gonna, we've unhooked and ready to jump in Lenny and go on our way. Good morning, this is Arcadia 2, heading up the Pieman River, coming out to the mouth. So very, very special this morning. But have a look at the view on the Arcadia 2. How's your hair, Mrs.? Gotta look that way. If you're here for, you know why. We're on the 1st and the 9th at the Rosebery Golf Club. It's a top little spot.
Yeah, it's a good find, wasn't it?
Yeah, $10. And we're all geared up. Gas is on for a hot shower. And it's curry tonight, Saturday night. Is it butter chicken? What is it?
No, it's a jar. Just a korma.
Korma, chicken korma, still be lovely. Righto. We'll see. We think we might get woken up by the locals tomorrow at 9 o'clock for a tee off. We'll see how we go. We might have to come and join them. Well, good morning from the Derwent Bridge Hotel. This is where we've been for the last 3 days. So it's a free camp just beyond the pub. Well, actually just beside the pub. That's us over in the distance there. So you just park up in the bush. And yeah, so it gives you access to the pump house. There's toilets straight across the road and a dump point, an electric charging area if you've got an electric vehicle. Access to the walls, Lake Sinclair. Yeah, so it's a pretty good area where we didn't give ourselves enough time here, so we are going to have to come back to one of those spots again because there's so much to see. But there you go, Derwent Bridge Hotel, and beautiful meals. They've got Sri Lankan chefs who do the best curry ever. It was just to die for, so yeah, anyway, there you go. There's a hint for you. Little fella there, just having a little swim around.
Fortunately, but it's going to be worth it because we've got dolphins, Cape Surreal and Reflection, so what a perfect day on the harbour. So hop outside and get some photos.
And have a look up there. So we're at Marion's Lookout. And Mrs. is standing in snow.
That could be.
There there it is. Have a look at this. That's Dove Lake. We walked around that yesterday. Oh, someone's just snouted a snowball fight. You. Have a look at this. Oh, that's a little bit special. Oh, wow.
New Norfolk before this. What?
Mrs. is just telling us and recalling that.
I'm glad we've done it in this order.
Yeah, we did Sarah Island. We're at Port Arthur, by the way.
We did Strawn, Sarah Island. Then we went through New Norfolk and realised that was named after they moved everybody from the Norfolk Islands here. Because this really wasn't the prison that everyone believes it was.
No. Conversion, wasn't it? That's what they were about.
By 1842.
Yeah. So this is what we're looking at Port Arthur. So there you see in the background the courthouse and the flour mill, which would become the penitentiary. But what was here and what is here were totally different. There were 4-storey, full-blown carpentry building right there where that hedge is. This became a cricket ground later. But, yeah, so quite a bit of change, and modern prisons are certainly based on what Port Arthur became as a conversion rather than punishment. So this is the foundation for the modern prison system, I suppose. Here we are, coming down into Pirates Bay Beach, the tessellated pavement.
One day you're here, tell you what I wanna hear. The next you disappear, doing God knows what, but God knows who. You make me cry.
Well, good morning from the Cape Hugh or Hoy. How do we say that, team?
Oi.
Hoy. So we've got Sue, Dave, Danny. Good morning.
Morning.
So Dave and Danny, we just picked them up at a pub, Mole Creek, and they said come and stay at our house. So we did, and they've been very generous. Have a look at this.
You be careful.
Yeah, I'm
Gusty
looking from
winds,
here.
Bob.
Ah,
Your insurance is not good enough.
no, it's not.
Get back.
If I go over here, it's hardly worth a claim, is it? So we're at the Fossil Bay Jetty, looking out over Fossil Bay. What do you want? What do you want? Just a fella here going into his home. Steady away, old mate. So this morning we've come to the Tasman Arch. So if you haven't seen it, this is what it looks like. The roof of that cliff face collapsed and left this massive arch. So the peninsula at Eagle Hawk's Nest. Have a look at that. What a beautiful day.
No.
This is a trek around Mariah. There's a little bit of hilly stuff, but very nice.
All that I do is wait for you. I'm standing and I'm not breathing. Why can't you forget the reason?
keep thinking it's right to keep a distance. Is like nothing I do is enough. I've been holding my breath, but it's hard when I am running back to.
Last one, 1996, 1997, 1998, 99, 1000. We did it. And we think we've jagged the best spot of the whole trip so far. I don't know, it's up there. Let me just show you, see what you think. So we are right at the end of the Beach Cancer Swing Cafe, and this is our view. Shirley is coming off. I've had the troll line in the water for 2 minutes and something's just snapped it. So, let's see what we've got here. Come on. Come on. Wow! This is where we're coming into now. Up in the paddock after St. Columba Falls. And this morning,
Paris Dam.
Paris Dam. That's right. And we're at the pub in the paddock, and it's obviously happy hour because look who's coming in. They know. There's a good chef here too by the sounds. At 5 o'clock happy hour. Have a look at that. That's a little bit better covering.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
A couple 100 miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me, too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple, try to talk about what's on our mind. cannot stand up, too much weight on my shoulders. Messed up, I wanna stay together, but I need someone who's holding. And oh, I have someone who's holding when you call in. Like magic, you're lifting off the shade from my mood. I'm keeping it together for you. I'll go with you all the way to the moon. If you're keeping it together too. Insane, sometimes it feels like I'm just dancing on the border. Tether, without you I would be lost around the